Hey guys, I'm Arid Sadis and you are watching me on my channel Auto Trends, where you will get all the latest trends and updates about all types of automobiles. So in this video, I'm going to introduce you to all the new Bugatti Centodieci special edition inspired from the Bugatti EB110 as a tribute on the occasion of its 110 years anniversary. The all-new Bugatti Centodieci has been designed in three-dimensional design. This special edition Bugatti Centodieci echoes the former super sports car of the 1990s Bugatti EB110. For the head designer at Bugatti, Achim Anscheidt, the challenge was not to allow oneself to be captivated too much by the design of the historic vehicle and work solely in retrospect, but instead the challenge was to create a modern interpretation of the shape and technology of that time. Even sportier and more extreme than the Bugatti Chiron 2 and Devo 3 hyper sports car, yet elegant and timeless like the La Voisin Neo 4, this Bugatti Centodieci is a one-of-a-kind Bugatti for the enthusiast. Their team faced a number of technical challenges in terms of the development and design of the Centodieci. The EB110 is a very flat, wedge-shaped and graphically quasi two-dimensional super sports car of the late 1980s. Transporting this classic look into the new millennium without copying it was technically complex, to say the least. They had to create a new way of combining the complex aerothermal requirements of the underlying Chiron technology with a completely different aesthetic appearance. The flat, horseshoe-shaped radiator at the front reveals its depth only from the side view, the newly developed deep-seated front spoiler and three-section air intakes providing a perfect match. The front of the Centodieci drops very low. The iconic Bugatti horseshoe has been reduced accordingly, while the Bugatti logo macaron sits on the hood, which is interrupted at the center by a black element which allowed them to rekindle memories of EB110. The optimized front section with the extended front splitter and the airflow through the hood further improve the car's aerodynamics. The front is subordinated to the generally low geometry of the vehicle despite its original predominant cooling surface. The newly developed complex and very narrow headlamps with integrated LED daytime running lights provide the perfect match. Achim Anscheidt says thanks to the newly developed lighting elements because of which they were stylistically free in the front and rear sections to pay respectful homage to the EB110 while at the same time transposing this appealing visual reminiscence into modern technology. They has incorporated the wedge-shaped design in the development process and took it in a new direction. Instead of copying the classic Italian wedge in which the muscles runs from the rear to the front wheel suggesting a dynamic leap forward, Bugatti strikes out on a new path in the Centodieci. The otherwise dominant Bugatti line, the C-line on the B-pillar, gives way to a new design significantly smaller than the Chiron 2. 5 round air inserts positioned in the form of a diamond ensure sufficient air intake for the iconic 16-cylinder engine. We can say that in this way Bugatti has brought forward the visually leaping wedge of the EB110 SS into a new millennium. In Bugatti Centodieci 16-cylinder engine now delivers 1600 horsepower. Instead of the V12, the Centodieci features the iconic 8.0-liter W16 engine with 1600 horsepower at 7000 rpm. An additional air inlet in the area of the oil cooler reliably regulates the temperature of the performance-enhanced engine. The Centodieci sprints from 0 to 100 km per hour in 2.4 seconds, to 200 km per hour in 6.1 seconds, and to 300 km per hour in 13.1 seconds. The top speed is electronically cut off at 380 km per hour. You all know that it's not just the top speed that makes a hyper sports car. So with the Centodieci, it has been demonstrated once again that design, quality and performance are just as important. Compared to the Chiron 2, the Centodieci saves 20 kg of unladen weight. Among other things, a lightweight windscreen wiper and stabilizers made of carbon are used. This enables a sensational power to weight ratio of just 1.13 kg per horsepower. Hence, the increased power and lower weight further improve performance for even better acceleration at high speeds. This special edition Centodieci can be painted in the Bugatti color of your own choice. The small series of this special edition was limited to 10 vehicles which already has been sold out and was handcrafted in Volscian, France. Upcoming numbers of Centodieci will be delivered in 2 years at unit prices starting at 0.8 million plus VAT.